able to keep the major molars, which are really important for chewing. And so far, all we have is a few extractions of some of the upper incisors here.
Looking good.
This gum tissue will heal very quickly, and after about 2 weeks of softened dry food or canned food, she should be able to eat no problem. But typically dogs need to have their teeth cleaned about every 6 months to 9 months like humans. And the reason that smaller dogs get such bad teeth is because the salivary gland is right here. That little bump is the salivary gland, and it deposits saliva pretty much on all the teeth. So the more concentrated the teeth are in a smaller mouth, all the teeth are covered with saliva. Versus imagine a collie whose nose is way out here, that salivary gland is way back there. They get most of their tartar on the back teeth. So as the mouth gets smaller, the saliva gets more concentrated, the teeth become more affected, and they lose their teeth much quicker, younger, smaller dogs.
So how often should you brush a dog's teeth?
Every single day, if they'll let you. If your kids are like my kids, there is no way that is going to happen. So about every 9 months to a year, I take them for their dental. And again, I have Chihuahuas. Their little mouths are so small that they will probably over the next few years, they'll lose pretty much all of their teeth. I have one Chihuahua, little Roberto. He's got 4 teeth left, and those 4 teeth need to come out.
Now, do those chew toys that claim to clean teeth actually work?
It depends on, that's a good question, because there are good chew toys and there are not so good chew toys. I don't like chew toys that are so hard that you need a hammer to break them. The enamel on the surface of dog teeth is very, very thin. We have much thicker enamel as humans. Their enamel is very thin, so it doesn't take much to chip. Even catching a tennis ball can fracture the enamel.
I would check him probably.
And he was sneezing.
If you have something like a greenie,
Well, I don't know about making
greenies are great because they freshen the breath. They're very soft and pliable, but soft and pliable is not going to chip off some of the tartar. And chewies are very fattening. I have been down the chewy road with my dogs, and they love their chewies, and over time I just noticed that everybody was getting really chunky on the greenies. So I typically don't like to endorse certain products, but I will say that I have tried all kinds of chew toys, and my absolute favorite is a brand of rawhide that is coated with chlorhexidine, and it's a CET dental chew. There are others that probably are very similar. I like dogs to chew something that's going to get that abrasive action on their teeth that eventually becomes hard or pliable, where if they break off a piece of that rawhide, it's not going to cause an obstruction. So that's why I typically go with those. But anybody who has a dog really should consult with their veterinarian, because every breed is going to have different levels of dental disease, and therefore you'll have different requirements for brushing. You'll have different chew toys. Again, not every chew toy and not every dental toy is going to work for every dog. You have to tailor all of that to your patient, and veterinarians will do that with others.